Hi, I'm Andre Young, and if you are looking to enhance your leadership and work-life harmony, this video here is monumental for your success. Welcome to the You Evolving Now Thought of the Week, and the topic is 4 C's. This simple formula of the 4 C's is going to allow you to enhance and evolve your leadership and allow you to achieve whatever goal that you have professionally or personally, or if you're on a team. So the first C is consistency. Will we be consistent in our effort? So my consistency breaks down in 3 parts. Can you show up with a smile, do your best, and be your best? See, showing up with a smile tells your mind that you value being there. It also sends a message out to other people, whether it be an employer, your employees, your team, that you enjoy, value, and want to be there. The day that you can't smile, the day that you choose to not smile and do and be less because you are burnt out or bored out, may be the time that it's time to pack it up and go. And that creates a win-win for everybody. It doesn't have to be a losing situation that it's time to start another chapter in your life. So many people hold on to being miserable as if it's a rite of passage or something you have to do. It just may be time for another chapter if you and we can't smile at the opportunity that you get to do and live every day. So smile, do your best every time, and be your best as a person. That's being consistent. You can do that day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, decade after decade. In your personal life, in your professional life, or on your team, you'll be just fine. So achieve your goal by being consistent. The second C is being confident. Now, you may say right now that you're low on confidence. Maybe you're new to whatever you're going to do. Maybe you've been doing it for a while and you're bored. Now, confidence looks like this. It's all about you choosing to become an expert in your craft. What are you choosing to learn about while you're at work, doing your sport, on your job, or in your relationship to enhance and become an expert in your craft? What are you doing on your free time to YouTube about it, to read about it, go on LinkedIn and see articles about it, get books about it, get mentorship about it, become a mentor? Because the more consistent you are and the more that you become an expert in your craft, the more that you're going to be of value to your company, to your team, and in your relationship. That's what enhances confidence, choosing to know more and getting those reps in. Constantly doing it. See, when you've taken that shot 1,000 times, when it's game time, you expect it to go in. When you've done all of the projects at your company, you expect to excel and exceed expectations when that project is done, because you've done it so much. It doesn't surprise you, you expect it and you enjoy it. So be consistent, be confident. The third C is construction talk. And it's a huge premise and one of the ways in my 7 ways to love, because it's so important of how you talk, how we talk about what we choose to do. So as a leader in and of your own life, as a leader professionally, or maybe on your team, it's so monumentally important how you speak about it. It's impossible to skip to your job after you just bad-mouthed it all day long at 5 o'clock when you got off of work. Talked about it poorly and thought about it poorly all weekend long before you went back on Monday. Impossible to skip to it. Hard to go home in love when you talked and thought poorly about your partner all day long. It's hard to do that when you talk poorly or didn't talk confidently enough about your dream to anyone all day long, week long, month long. Build up your dream. Speak kindly and powerfully about your job, your experiences, your coworker, your boss, your employer, your husband, your wife, your kids, and the life that you get to live. Because not everybody has what you had and would trade so much to get it. So be consistent, be confident, Construction talk. Build your language and your thinking patterns about what you want in your dream. Lastly, the fourth C is you gotta compete. Now, competition can come in two different forms. One, you may be competing with yourself. Then sometimes you may be competing against others. I encourage you, I implore you to compete. It is one of the best things that you can do for your leadership. Maybe you're competing with your numbers from last year, last month, last project, and you're competing with yourself because you want more, know you can do more, want to be better. In my Leader 7, the 7 languages that people need, want, and benefit most from hearing professionally, one of those languages is incentives. So maybe you're an incentive-based person. Maybe some of your employees are incentive-based people. Your players, if you're a coach, are incentive-based people. Are there incentives put out? Can they compete to achieve their goal or the company's or the team's missions? Because then you're speaking their language. But compete with yourself. Compete with your past achievements. If you're in athletics, you better compete because that person wants your spot. That younger person, that older person, whatever it is, they want your spot. You go out and we compete at all times. So whether it's with yourself, whether it's within the organization, if it's athletically, if it's with another person, we may not win everything that you choose to compete in, but you walk away with more knowledge, you walk away with more respect, you walk away more prepared to compete and win again in the future. So here's the 4 C's. Can you be consistent and show up every day smiling, doing your best, and being your best? That's personal leadership. You show up like that consistently, people want to follow you because they like and enjoy and respect who you are, how you are. And you to get your goal, it's all about who you know and connections. And when you got a connection group that's enjoying how you are and who you are, it's hard to lose. The next, you want to be confident. You want to achieve your goal, you got to have a level of confidence. And you're going to do that by being an expert in your craft, spending time and making time to become an expert in your craft and increasing your rate of successful repetitions. Construction talk. You're going to talk positively and powerfully about what you get to do and who you get to do it with, professionally and personally. And lastly, you're going to be the best competitor there is, competing against yourself, your old numbers, your old successes, or maybe within your organization and athletically, because I work with athletes too. Every day that you show up to practice, you're competing against the best at a high level. And that is how you win. That is how you enhance your leadership. And that on a consistent basis will be how you achieve your goals. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that this resonated with your leadership. And then that will enhance your work-life harmony. You do this professionally and do it personally. Check out youevolvingnow.com for so much more. And I look forward to being of value and impact within your organization, in your universities, or for your schools. Let's connect. Thanks so much. I will see you next time and enjoy your evolution.